Hello and welcome to another non-bearded edition, unfortunately, of Car Drive with Pete. Thank you very much for watching episode 3. This is now episode 4 of 3. I don't know if you've noticed, but pedestrians are kamikaze style. All they want to do is get to their car and not be mowed over. If you know what I mean. Come on, what are we doing? Kamikaze. People won't move. So I may be sitting here for half an hour, which we don't really want to do. But anyway, welcome to the new car. Aptly named, yes, Red Dwarf. Right, can I reverse now? Right, let's see if we can mow down some pedestrians, because they're in the way, as per usual, always in the way. And there we go. No pedestrians killed. Thank God. Actually, no, don't thank God, really. Thank Clarkson. No pedestrians mowed over. Thank Clarkson. Okay, you're driving up a one-way system. Gonna turn here. Mind you, that's... So I've been to the garden centre, I picked up what I need to pick up, and now I'm going to the tip. Broke it away. What else are we doing here? Ah, yes. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, there's a spare seat to my left. That's because I'm in a different car, unfortunately. This one is dubbed Red Dwarf. So it doesn't go hyper speed, it's not really a sort of a space sort of going vessel, but it's a car, really. It's an MPV, and it's French. Aptly named a Citroën Zara Picasso. Not your everyday elegant car. It's not a Nürburgring sort of buster. It's slow, and it gets you there gradually. So it gets you there gradually, really. Some buyers that works. Also, the one good thing about this car is that, well, frankly, things work. The windscreen, oh shit, the heater works on good, constant. A few drawbacks: there's no air conditioning, there's power steering, which is a plus. Originally there wasn't a CD player in here, there was a tape player, but I've changed that. I have a CD player, but the quality isn't there. It's an X-Reg, so it's 2000, so it's a 14-year-old vehicle, and it's done 115,000 miles now, but when I did pick it up it did 113. So I've done a few miles, but not 191,000. I still don't feel as passionate about this car. I still refer to it as a work car, not an everyday, oh, I can't wait to drive it again car. It's a work car, you know. It's one of those ones where you have to drive it because the work you're doing at the moment, it suits what the work you're doing. It's not, you know, the best of vehicles. Also, the one cool thing is there's buttons on the steering wheel, but now I've changed the radio over, and they're redundant. They light up when you turn the lights on, but they're redundant. Now they don't do anything. So just pretty little buttons. So yes, it is red. Hence why we named it Red. Well, I named it Red Dwarf and got the Red Dwarf patch to go with it. Really, I know it's a bit weird. I feel lost without my beard. It's cold, frantically. It's cold. Oh, God. I had to get a scarf. Put a scarf around my face. Green. What else? What else? Oh, Jesus. Move, for Christ. For Clarkson's sake. Move, for Clarkson's sake. Move! Ah, you're doing the sat nav. Okay. Hold on, that's not a sat nav. That's a TV. Oh, well. I'm going to stay a little bit behind. Because the car in front, they've got a wing mirror, but they're half a wing mirror. Anyway, on this car I also have electric wing mirrors. Great, and an electric. It is crazy, I do know. The few plus sides of the things of this car, they work. The mirrors work electronically. The window works electronically. It's got a center console that tells you all the information you need to know about the car, which is good. It's also got the miles to gallon, trip computer, lights, hopefully. What else has it got? It also carries along with it its French passionate. It's French passion. So yes, it will drive you from northern France to the south of France with ease. It'll sit on the motorway doing 60 or 70 miles an hour and it will get you there. It's comfy, more comfy than my old car. It's still a 1.6 petrol, 16 valve, but they said, reading on all the reviews, they said that this particular vehicle, not this one that I've got, but this particular type of vehicle, the 1.6 petrols, are much better than the 2-litre diesels. Apparently the 2-litre diesels, there's loads of things wrong with them, but also there's a great little gizmo which allows you, don't know which way to go, long way, short, long way. So also the electronics in this vehicle is very good. Truck hissing. You're not meant to go. It's not green yet. Car, van. The electronics in this vehicle is very good. Apparently, when you stick your ODB reader into the OBD reader thingy, whatever that is, it tells the computer every time something's been plugged in or plugged out, and tells the computer what is actually wrong with the car. Green. Ooh. Styling is Picasso. It's French. So you get tray tables in the back for the kids. You can take out all the rear seats so you can have no kids in here. It is one of the perfect MPV vehicles, really, if you're looking for that type of, or particular type of vehicle. It's great for me because I can fit all my gear in here when I've got a gig on. I can fit, hold on, 6 speakers in here, all packed right, but I've got to take the seats out. That's the only problem. Because you have to physically take the seat up and out. It's okay, but it's a bit annoying because you've got to put those seats somewhere. Now, the best MPV that I've ever been in at the moment is the Chrysler Grand Voyager Stow and Go, because basically the seats will fold flat and you have a complete flat surface to work with, whereas in this particular vehicle it goes along and then dips down, which is okay. So I can just put all the mic stands in the footwell because no one's sitting there. But it doesn't create that flatness of what you need, really. So, an MPV, multi-purpose vehicle. Yes, technically it's a van, really. A van that you can fit kids in and out as and when you please, really. Power, again, it's slow. I don't know the naughty. I don't know the 0 to 60 time in this, but it is slow. So, you know, you don't have much power, but again, it's French. The characteristics of this car is like the characteristics of a French person. being quite really bad here. Its characteristics are slow, not slow and dim-witted, but slow and comfortable. It's one of these cars that you go out on a Sunday afternoon and tootle about everywhere at 30, and it will do that. Because, I mean, also this vehicle is really meant for elder people that don't, you know, can't get in and out of cars very easily anymore. Fuel economy, not too bad. £20, it'll get you 280 miles, £10, 160 miles. That's a guesstimated on the trip computer, which is great. It's more than what I'm actually getting, or what I was getting, out of my Ford Focus. Mind you, this car I do have 5 gears, and the other one only had 4 when it finished. But sadly, it's still with us. So don't worry, you may see that car rocking about the roads of the UK sometime this year, maybe. Oh, it's cold without a beard. Oh. I know if you're finding it difficult with me without a beard, I know how you feel. I left long sideburns so I can do this. Oh. Right, indicating car. Also, there are a few, not minor issues, but a few elephants. There's a couple of pillars on the front of the car where the windscreen sits. The windscreen is massive, by the way. It is big, you know. But these 2 pillars, there's a pane of glass also in between that. Pane of glass. Which is okay, but sometimes you have to look through it. And the pillars are about, you know, a good 4.5 inches wide. Hello. Ooh. Yeah. So they're a good 4.5 inches wide, and then there's a pane of glass. So it's kind of a blind spot, really. You can see out the back of it perfect. All your blind spots behind you are all good, but the blind spots in front, not so good. Not so good indeed. But yes, I mean, I'm sitting happily at 53 on a 70, and I can sit here all day just going, oh, this is lovely. This is comfortable. You know, it's. Realistically, it is good for my business, for what I do. But in the real world, it also works for big families, or someone's saying if I had something. But a really good sticker I saw when I had to go to a scrapyard just to have a look around. I needed a part for this car. It was a really good sticker. Okay, it was stuck on the back of a Peugeot, but Peugeots and Citroën company is very similar. And it said, made in France, fell apart in the UK. Which could be quite true. I've got a brake. Eek. Which could be quite true of this vehicle. It was made in France, but it's falling apart in the UK. I mean, I did have a problem a few weeks back with it. I mean, I've had it since December, and we're now, what, February. So I did have a problem with it back in December. Couldn't start it. I was thinking, oh God, just had to, you know, get rid of my old, had to get rid of my old car, buy this new car, which for £700. Again, it's one of those. It's a bargain. Everything works, nothing wrong with the bearings and everything. You know, a few slight glitches. The centre console needs replacing because it's gone dim. A couple of bits with the lights and all that jazz. What was the other thing? Oh yes, the problem was it was a main. Excuse me. It was a main thingy there's a main engine relay that runs somewhere to somewhere else. Makes the engine turn over. So this main engine relay turning. It's the main engine relay. That went. So that's the first thing. I mean, that cost £120 to fix. You know, that's labourers. Sorry, Clark. In Clarkson we trust. Anyway, big corner. Also, with such a quite high centre of gravity, I have flung it around a few corners just to see what's what. And even though it's quite high up, the centre of gravity is, you know, about here, really, in the car. It's a high centre of gravity, and you sometimes think, oh dear God, am I going to set off the rollover sensor, telling you that you've rolled over? But it's planted to a point. I mean, yes, if you push it, you probably will get it on two wheels. But it feels planted, and I have obviously gone round the roundabout a little bit too fast, and the whole front judders and slows to a stop. So you've got good tyres, the brakes, the heating works. Apart from the few faults I've had, I mean, that's it, really. That is it. There's a kid on a tricycle. That's pretty cool and awesome. Don't know how he's going to get through there and dismount. Really don't know. Oh, green! That's where it works. So yes, it's slow, a bit cumbersome, but it's not pointless. Slow, cumbersome, not pointless. Typical French car, really. It does a job, it serves, it does well. The steering wheel also is pretty funky as well. It feels like you're driving a van, because it's not, instead of being at a full-on straight 90-degree angle, it's kind of like a 65 or an 85-degree angle. It's actually similar to how a van angle of a steering wheel is. Nothing coming. Double checking. Everything coming that way, yeah, and then that car. Still nothing good. No. Turning at the last minute, are we? What a tit. Boo! Yes, I know. Beard. So if you do see this car, registration X-ray 5905, I think it's Kilo Oscar Golf, just say hi. Really. Also, the one thing is, if you're really pissed off at the person in front of you and you're trying to frantically find the horn, it's not on the steering wheel. Just not. It's on the stalk, which means you can't plant your hand on the steering wheel and go, oi you, what a tit. It's on the stalk. And also, again, it's not a manly horn. It's not a manly horn. Mind you, it would be pretty funny if I fitted a Dukes of Hazzard type horn on the front of it, and then instead of painting instead of painting, I can't remember what flag, the Confederate flag on the roof, just paint a French flag. I mean, it's red. You know, I mean, that'd be pretty awesome. And just weld all the doors shut and have a device that opens the window when you want to get in. And here we are. Well, thank you for watching Car Drive with Pete, episode 4. Hope you enjoyed 3 and this one. Look forward to seeing you soon. And on that French shell, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.